Hello, my lovely people. It's Queen Agnes. Welcome to QueeenTv. We encourage everyone to be earnest, ambivalent, and overall empowered. So, am I quitting YouTube? Like, where have I been? It's been 2 weeks. No uploads from your girl. Where have I been? What have I been up to? What's going on? I'm here to answer your questions. So, am I quitting YouTube? No, I'm definitely not quitting YouTube. Since I started YouTube, it's been an incredible journey, and I don't want to quit. I love being able to spread the word of God through YouTube, and I love being able to reach people that I usually wouldn't reach in other countries and other states. And so it feels really good, and I just love the positive comments I always continue to get from my videos. They're just super duper encouraging to keep going on, and it's just really wonderful when I get to share my knowledge and hear y'all knowledge too, because in the comments sometimes you guys tell me your knowledge and what you think about the topic. And so it's really great when I'm able to share the word of God, vice versa. And so I am definitely not going to be quitting YouTube. The reason why I haven't been posting for the past 2 weeks is because, and I like to be open with you guys and share my journey. You guys saw me when I changed my whole life around back in May. That's when I started YouTube, and that's when I decided to give my life completely to God. And that's when I decided to make so many life changes. And so I want to take you guys through my journey. You guys have seen me when I fail. You guys have seen me when I was at my highest. You guys have seen me share my favorite scriptures, my favorite songs, so many other things. So I felt like I had to share this with you guys. So the reason why I haven't been uploading for the past 2 weeks is, one, I just haven't been, I like to be real and genuine, and I think people can just read vibes, and so I feel like my vibe was just off for all the wrong reasons. And so I didn't want to come on YouTube, make a video, and have a bad vibe and make it look like I don't even believe the words that I'm saying that are coming out of my mouth. And so I would prepare myself, okay, let me make these videos, but I wouldn't end up following through because I just didn't have the energy. Like, I was feeling super duper weak. And one of the reasons why I was feeling weak, I noticed, is because I had stopped doing my 1 gallon water every day, because I remember, I had made a IGTV, and I had shared with my Instagram followers that how my 1 gallon, how's it go? 1 gallon challenge. Oh yeah, 1 gallon of water challenge. I did it for a week, for 7 days, and I had shared my results, and I had shared with them that I would continue doing that for as long as I possibly could. So I had done it for about a month afterwards, and then afterwards I didn't really feel eating as much, and I didn't feel like drinking water or drinking as much. So I could not finish a gallon of water. Like, I think it took me about like a whole month, or like 2-3 weeks, to finish just 1 gallon of water. So like, I just couldn't get the water down my throat, and I don't know what happened. And I just like got mad at myself because I told myself I was gonna do this thing, and it was really helping me in my life, and then I just stopped doing it. And over the span that I stopped doing my water gallon challenge, I just noticed how weak I felt, and I noticed how I just noticed so many things. Like I told you, like, when I was drinking that 1 gallon of water, my skin was getting better. My hair was, like, with the help of my products, was getting better. But my skin started getting worse. It started getting so many pimples and acne. And I just felt very low, and I just felt tired all of the time. And so I just pushed myself to come back on the 1 gallon of water. And so I started doing that these past couple of 2 weeks. And actually last week I started doing it last week, and I just like slowly got into it. So I started doing 1/3 every day, and then eventually now I'm on half the gallon, and then eventually I go back to the gallon a day. So I'm just really once again, it shows me how important water is for our lives, for our bodies. And so I'm really, 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 really grateful. So another reason why I hadn't posted in the 2 weeks was because spiritually I just felt stuck. I felt, I found myself worrying so much about a certain situation. And I didn't feel like I was fully trusting God. And one day I'm gonna share with you guys this situation I'm talking about. But in this situation, it has been not a I don't know if I would say a problem. It just have been something that I battled with internally for years, and it's really silly, and but it's not silly at the same time. It's really hard, and I have to battle it internally because others around me, when I tell them about, yes, I'm still going through this situation, they're like, how? Like, it's been years and you're still going through this? Like, move on or whatever. But it's really hard. Like, there's something in me that doesn't want to move on. It doesn't want to let go. And I will share this situation so it can make more sense later on in another video when I feel comfortable to share, because maybe some of you guys can relate. And so these past 2 weeks I watched so many videos on how I can move on. I watched so many videos on why I can move on. I watched so many videos on the reason that it might be holding me back, and I watched videos on like the effects of it, because that situation, it hurts me when I can't move on, but it also doesn't hurt me. It also like kind of fulfills me in a way, and it's kind of like my hope, it's super high, but like I worry, like I was just worrying about it, and like the situation was just constantly on my mind 24/7, like, ooh, the dog. But I would wake up and it would be the first thing on my mind. I would go through my day, it would be on my mind. I would go to sleep, it would definitely be on my mind. I'll have dreams, and I don't know, like I really can't wait to share this with you guys, because I don't think people think that Christian people go through this, but we do. We go through this so much. Like, we go through this so much. And so I've tried so many things to get over this. And back in June, I did a study. I was doing a study about my topic, kind of. Not as in depth as I did it these past 2 weeks, but like I was just doing a general study about what I was going through. And so when I did the study, and talking with a few of my friends, and especially one in particular, she just told me to let go. She told me to let go, give it to God, ask God what I should do next. And I did that. I fasted for a few days. I didn't drink, I didn't eat for about like 16-18 hours. And then I was dwelling in the word of God, and I was praying, and I would talk to God. and I would cry so hard. I would cry so hard when I was praying to God about this situation, because I I didn't know. I just don't know what to do anymore, and it's really embarrassing that it's still here. And I, but like I can't. Like, it's my heart. My heart literally won't let me, and my mind either. And so when your heart and mind don't let you, it's hard. Like, okay, I would get it if my heart was not letting me. Okay, if my heart wasn't letting me but my mind was, I could let go. But both of them, literally, if both of them are just saying no, don't move on from this situation, then I don't know how to. And so, but I feel like going through this situation has matured me. It has matured me, and it's really brought my confidence up. Even though it brought my confidence down, it brought my confidence up too, which is really shocking, but it really did bring my confidence up as well. And it allowed me to see my self-worth, and it allowed me to know what I can accept in life from other people and what I can't. So definitely been some good from this situation, but there's definitely been some bad. But I don't really want to get into the I don't want to keep talking about the situation, and you guys don't know what I'm talking about, because then it's pointless. So I'll definitely wait to make another video on that situation. And I really hope people can, like, learn something from it. I hope people can give me advice on how I can move on from this situation. But personally, yeah, I'll tell you personally how I feel about the situation now, like where I am now, in the not the next video, but when I make that video, when I'm comfortable enough to share that part of my life, because there are people that watch me that know me, and so they're gonna know what I'm talking about. And honestly, I don't care what they think, because it's teaching other people, it's teaching other young girls who might be going through the same problem as me. It could reach someone who's been through what I went through, who could help me. So I'm definitely getting to the point where I do really want to share it, so I can help as many girls, and people can help me. So yeah, I had just been so worried about that situation. So that situation, just worrying just worrying so much about that situation caused me to also worry about, like, my faith in God. Like, I was just thinking, like, okay, if I'm so worried about the situation, and that means I don't trust God, because when you're worried, that means you're not distrusting God. I mean, you are distrusting God. So I was like, okay, I'm worrying so much about this situation for the wrong reasons. Like, why am I distrusting God? Like, he has led me through so much. Like, he has led me through so much, and so why am I distrusting him? And so, like, I just had, like, kind of like a spiritual battlefield these past 2 weeks. And so I was just trying to have personal time with God, have my personal time with God, to read the Bible, to listen to sermons, to listen to my favorite songs from different places. And it was a blessing. It was such a blessing to be able to focus back. And so after I actually decided, even though I was worried about the situation, I decided to give it to God again. And I don't know why it's because at first, I really wish I could tell you the guys' situation, because it's just not gonna make sense. But at first, when I let go, I had let God, and I just felt like he didn't tell me exactly what I needed to do. But you know what, I'll share it with you guys next time. But because now it's just gonna confuse you if I say it now. But yeah, so I just gave that situation back to God, and it felt good. Like, I wasn't worrying as much. And actually, I wasn't worrying at all. I'm still not worrying now. Now I mean, the situation is constantly in my mind. Not as much, but it's still constantly in my mind. But there's no worry there. There's no worry towards the situation, which is what I was trying to get at, trying to get back at. Because the situation can be in my mind 24/7. But as long as I'm not worrying about it and distrusting God, then I'm fine. So I think those are the 3 reasons why I haven't been posting the past 2 weeks. That's why I haven't been posting on YouTube. So no, I did not quit YouTube. So actually this week I do plan on uploading 3 to 5 videos. 3 to 5 videos. I'm not sure which number of videos yet, so I'm not gonna say an exact number. But expect 3 to 5 videos dropping this week to make up to you guys the videos that I didn't post. And so that is it, my lovely people. Make sure you like, make sure you comment down if you're still supporting, if you're still here. I know I haven't been here, but comment down if you are still, if you are still here, and if you made it to the end of the video, comment down a crown. And so don't forget to subscribe to watch this full video. Well, if you already, never mind. Comment down, like, subscribe. May God bless you. Bye.